In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can easily obtain your awakening in Jujutsu Infinite. Subscribe for all Jujutsu Infinite content, as well as join my Discord if you guys want a community to play with. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's start off with how to actually obtain your awakening. To obtain your awakening, you need an item called a Purified Cursed Hand. And this is a special grade drop that drops from any chest at any level. I actually got mine at the very beginning of the game when I was doing my very first mission, and it dropped on my second chest, which goes to show that it can really just drop randomly. You know what I'm saying? You might get very lucky or you might get very unlucky, but just know that it drops from any chest at any level at a special grade rarity. Once you guys hit level 300, you guys can use the Purified Cursed Hand, and when you do use this item, a certain country is going to play, and after that it'll give you a few options. And basically the few options are you'll be able to roll a cosmetic, you can roll the stats, or you can roll both the cosmetic and stats. In total, there are 6 awakenings in game, 2 legendaries, 2 rares, and I believe 2 commons. You can roll a legendary at 10%, a rare at 20%, and commons have a whopping 70%. If you guys truly want to max out your build, I would highly recommend getting awakening, but it's not exactly needed. It just gives you a little boost in battle. Alright, let's move on to awakenings and what each of them do. We're going to start off with common, then rares, and then we're going to go all the way up to legendaries. The first common awakening we have is called Flesh Arms, and what this awakening does is basically give you 20% damage increase against PvE mobs with your M1s and heavies. So this awakening is more for, like, I would say heavily restriction users in PvE. Then again, I wouldn't be using heavily restriction in PvE, but just in case if you are, and if you have like a strength build, this awakening is basically for you. Alright, for the second and last common awakening we have is called Energy Horns. Energy Horns gives you an additional 20% focus increase against PvE mobs with your M1s and heavies. So this awakening is more focused on the sorcery side. If you really want to build up your Black Flash even faster, or even get your awakening technique in battle faster, this awakening, it will actually drastically help you, as it gives you a 20% focus increase to basically land Black Flashes. Alright, let's move on to rare awakenings. So for the very first rare awakening we have is called Steel Arms. This awakening gives you an additional 5% M1 damage increase for cursed tools and special cosmetic changes to Cursed Queen, but this is not in the game just yet. And this awakening is more for, like, well, it is actually for heavily restriction because it increases your M1 damage on cursed tools by 5%. So let's say if you have, like, I don't know, Playful Cloud, Split Soul, Vengeance, the Sight, if you have this awakening, it will do 5% more damage with their M1s. For the last rare awakening we have is called Energy Halo. This awakening gives Divergent Fist an additional 10% M1 damage increase and does special hit effects when you hit somebody with Divergent Fist. So this awakening is more tied to one move, which is Divergent Fist. If you use Divergent Fist a lot, this awakening is for you. It gives 10% extra M1 damage. Low key, I would probably get Energy Halo for the cosmetic, as I don't really think I'm going to be using Divergent Fist a lot, but I mean, the halo does look cool, and you do have the option to just wear the cosmetic but keep the passive of another awakening. So if you do have a cursed hand, or if you do get another one, you can basically use the second cursed hand to just use it as a vanity system, and the first one, if you get lucky with an awakening you want, you can keep the passive. Alright, now we can finally move on to legendaries. Please keep in mind that legendaries have a 10% chance to roll, so they are quite rare. For the first legendary awakening we have is called Burn Scars. This awakening unlocks Cursed Vision and Ninja passives. If you already have Heavenly Restriction, special cosmetic changes will happen to each of these moves. Cursed Vision passive allows you to see when someone is able to use their domain expansion. You'll see a spark of cursed energy within them. Ninja passives grants you increased jump height, dash distance, and turns the effects black. This awakening is mainly for Heavenly Restriction, as it gives you 2 useful passives, one of them being Cursed Vision, which is very good for PvP. Regardless, domain expansions don't really affect you, but you can see when someone is actually about to pop their domain. And for the second one, it just gives you more dash distance and a cool cosmetic effect, which turns, like, most of your stuff black. Now let's move on to the very last legendary awakening, and this one is called Black Flash Arms. This awakening gives you 8% more additional damage on Black Flashes, while also changing how your Black Flashes look, and give you a special cosmetic changes to Demon Vessel. That isn't in the game just yet, probably be in update 1. This legendary awakening is mainly used for both PvP and PvE. If you have a Black Flash build, getting this awakening will pretty much max it out entirely. Now, you're probably wondering, yo, is there any way to make this easier on getting a Purified Cursed Hand? And there actually is an item that'll help you basically reduced RNG by a lot, and it's called the Jade Lotus. Forces your next chance to be all legendary or higher tier items. So the next chest you get from any chest, every single card will be legendary or higher. And you can combine this, I think, with the Fortune Gourd. So we're going to use this. Alright, so now what that did is basically boost the luck to 100%. Now I'm going to use the Jade Lotus. Now all my cards are going to be legendary, and then I'm going to put this for extra 30% luck. And then we're just going to add a little bit more luck with the luck vial for 5. And then I think that's all I can do. Okay. Now we're just going to do a quick mission. We're going to come over here. Let me see this. Capture point. We're going to do a quick capture point quest. And then hope. I'm going to just pray I get this live on footage. Alright, do this. They didn't die yet. Yeah, 2000 XP. Do that. This. Currently at 39%. Gonna do eruption here. Molten chamber. Jupiter. Okay, 69, 70, almost 100. Do this. Okay. We're almost done. Okay, good. Now we just spawn up there. Go back here. Alright, we gotta do like one more quest. We're gonna reroll. I'm gonna do one more capture point, and this is gonna be the last one. So we just finished our mission. I'm pretty sure I ran out of the luck vial, so I'm gonna reuse that. Do this. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Got our chests. Alright, so we got one chest. Jade Lotus, so everything is going to be pretty much legendary. Gonna flip all. 2, 3, 4. And we got basically Lotus's back, which is kind of lame, but I guess it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want a cursed hand, using Jade Lotuses, well, not only does it give you like a really high chance of getting that cursed hand, but also might give you like other shit like a domain shard. If you guys don't have any Jade Lotuses, you can always rely on the curse market as well. So if we go in here, there's always like one trade that allows you to get a cursed hand. And sadly, there isn't. I mean, the only trade that's going is like Purified Cursed Hand for 4 Demon Fingers. This isn't worth it, so don't ever do it. But if you do gather enough Demon Fingers, there will be like an exchange where you can do like a certain amount of Demon Fingers for like 1 Purified Cursed Hand. So if you just check this often and save up Demon Fingers, you'll easily get an awakening. But yeah, that is pretty much the end of the entire video right there. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe, hit the like button, join my Discord. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.